Every 40 seconds, a senior in some place is losing renal function without realizing it. No discomfort, not a warning. Only gradual, imperceptible harm until it's too late. And nobody is telling you this. You can already be experiencing renal problems by the time you experience thirst. Your filtration rate might decrease by up to 50% and sometimes more quickly after the age of 65. The worst thing? Pain is not the first sign of kidney failure. Swelling, exhaustion, a metallic taste, and elevated blood pressure are the initial symptoms. Dialysis may result if it is ignored. However, there is hope. According to recent research, certain whole foods can reverse the early symptoms of renal decline, lower creatinine, detoxify the kidneys, and lessen nephron inflammation. They're not pills. They're not thorough cleansings. These are scientifically supported foods that improve electrolyte balance, mineral balance, and renal filtration. The top 10 foods to naturally cleanse and detox your kidneys will be revealed in this video, arranged from 10 to 1, with food number 1 at the top. According to one study, it can improve kidney enzyme levels in older persons by as much as 68%. Nevertheless, very few people over 65 eat it. This is not a hypothesis. These include clinical data, human trials, and peer-reviewed studies that your doctor might not even bring up. This video's content is supported by actual science. The description below includes links to all of the peer-reviewed research that we have spent hours searching through. Before we get started, please share in the comments if you have ever experienced unexplained lower back pain, high blood pressure, or swelling. We are reading each and every comment and providing helpful advice in response. I suggest clicking the subscribe button and setting on the notification bell if you haven't already, so you don't miss any health advice tailored to your needs. Please give this video a 1 in the comments if you enjoy it. If not, please leave a 0 so I can make the text more user-friendly. Let's start with the 10th item on our list, a deep purple dish that contains one of nature's most potent kidney-healing hues. 10th cooked red cabbage. Although red cabbage may not appear to be a kidney detox hero, a pigment found in its deep purple leaves has been clinically demonstrated to lower oxidative stress and inflammation in the kidneys. This pigment, known as anthocyanin, is much more accessible to aging kidneys when red cabbage is cooked. One kind of flavonoid antioxidant called anthocyanins aids in the repair of damage to the nephrons, which are tiny filters in your kidneys that eliminate waste, poisons, and extra fluid. Nephron efficiency naturally decreases in elderly over 65. This results in severe urea and creatinine accumulation, fluid retention, and elevated blood pressure. However, research in Kidney International reports has demonstrated that vegetables high in flavonoids such as red cabbage can lower kidney inflammation indicators in older persons by as much as 36%. One of the main causes? Additionally, red cabbage is low in phosphorus and potassium, two minerals that become hazardous when kidney function starts to decline. Red cabbage that has been cooked, particularly when steamed or braised, is much easier to stomach. It helps pass waste through the intestines and lessens the strain on your kidneys by providing fiber, vitamin K, and vitamin C. Additionally, red cabbage helps the liver, which collaborates with the kidneys to get rid of toxins. Your kidneys suffer when your liver is slow. Seniors who consume red cabbage merely 3 times a week frequently have better potty regularity, less bloating, and more steady blood pressure. Red cabbage should be cooked lightly with garlic and olive oil. Salt should not be added. To increase the detoxifying impact and lessen any bitterness, drink it with a squeeze of lemon juice if you have kidney stress or puffiness. Small but frequent additions of this vegetable to lunch or dinner are the most effective. Next up is a green powerhouse that maintains your kidneys' blood arteries open and aids in the filtering of uric acid. 9. Watercress. Although it may appear to be just another leafy green, watercress is a nutrient-dense filtration aid for aging kidneys. Antioxidants such as lutein, beta-carotene, and vitamin C are abundant in watercress, which helps prevent kidney tissue damage from chronic oxidative stress, which is a secret cause of gradual but increasing kidney failure in the elderly. Most people are unaware that kidney cells are particularly susceptible to free radical damage, particularly beyond the age of 60, when glutathione production declines and detoxification mechanisms become less robust. Watercress's natural diuretic action along with sulfur-containing substances like isocyanates is what gives it its special potency. In order to prevent toxins from being released into your bloodstream and overtaxing your kidneys, these substances actively assist phase-high liver detox. In just 2 weeks, daily watercress consumption improved liver-kidney detox coordination and raised urinary antioxidant levels, according to a study published in the Journal of Functional Foods. Even better, watercress may help reduce uric acid, which is a major cause of kidney stones, high blood pressure, and gout. Watercress aids in the removal of uric acid buildup that may be underlying in seniors who have persistent weariness, leg puffiness, or urine problems without putting undue strain on their kidneys. When used in moderation, watercress is low in oxalates and suitable for renal diets, in contrast to kale and spinach, which are high in oxalates and can exacerbate stone development. To properly use watercress, combine it into a kidney-cleansing green soup, add a little handful to your morning smoothie, or toss it into a veggie omelet. Its sensitive detox components might be destroyed by heat, so avoid boiling it. Eat it raw or lightly steamed instead. To assist a mild detox without taxing the system, 2 to 3 servings per week are sufficient. Next up is a green that most people believe is harmful to the kidneys, but when prepared properly, it can help reverse damage that has already occurred. Let's examine it more closely. 8th, fresh dandelion greens that haven't been dried or bottled. Most likely you have observed them growing in your backyard. However, 99% of seniors are unaware that one of nature's most potent kidney detoxifiers is fresh dandelion greens. Additionally, they have been utilized for millennia in traditional medicine to promote liver-kidney balance, lessen water retention, and flush out toxins. Their bitter compounds, particularly Taraxacin, which increases the kidney's natural filtration rate and enhances bioflow, are crucial. This implies that your body can eliminate uric acid, excess salt, and even pollutants from the environment more effectively. 5 hours after consuming fresh dandelion extract, participants in a study that was published in the Journal of Alternative and Complementary Medicine showed a significant increase in the volume of urine they produced, without leading to dehydration or electrolyte imbalances, which are frequent side effects of synthetic diuretics. That's crucial for senior citizens. By drawing trapped fluid out of tissues and sending it via the kidneys for elimination, a mild diuretic like dandelion aids lessen swelling in the hands, feet, and legs. However, not every dandelion is created equal. The active enzymes in dried teas and supplements are frequently lost. The genuine item is what you need. Add some organic raw leaves to your smoothie or breakfast. They also contain a lot of potassium, which helps prevent potassium loss from excessive urination. Compared to prescription water pills, which can weaken muscles and produce dizziness by washing out important minerals, that is a significant advantage. To reap the benefits, chop a handful of fresh dandelion greens and sprinkle them in a salad with lemon and olive oil, or add them to a smoothie or morning omelet. Use slices of pineapple or apple to counterbalance the bitterness if it's too intense. Within a week of incorporating this into their regimen, many older folks report feeling lighter, cleaner, and having more energy. Let's move on to number 7, a common kitchen item that can help remove dangerous bacteria from your urinary tract and functions as a natural kidney antibiotic. Are you ready? The 7th item is parsley, either geesed or raw. It's more than just a garnish. It is among the strongest herbal diuretics that nature has ever created. Apiol and myristicin, 2 special chemicals found in parsley, directly stimulate the kidneys. Parsley can help seniors with early-stage renal impairment or slow filtration, eliminate excess sodium, uric acid, and even calcium accumulation that causes stones. More significantly, parsley has a lot of chlorophyll, which has been demonstrated in laboratory experiments to lessen oxidative damage within kidney cells by removing toxins before they have a chance to attach to tissue. Your glomeruli, the tiny filters, become inflamed and scarred as your kidneys start to fail. For those filters, parsley serves as a miniature cleaning crew, lowering inflammation and encouraging natural diuresis, which raises urine production without putting undue strain on the body. Parsley extract dramatically increased urine flow and creatinine clearance in older participants with stage 2 kidney deterioration in a 2020 study on medicinal plants and renal health. By lowering sodium and keeping potassium, parsley can also help balance mineral levels in older adults on high-sodium diets or those with a history of kidney stones. Using it raw is the trick. The delicate oils that cause its diuretic effect are destroyed by heat. To use properly, bruise the leaves a little and soak them in hot water, do not boil, or incorporate a large handful of fresh parsley into your morning smoothie. Additionally, you can add chopped raw parsley right before serving to salads, soups, or eggs. The effects on kidney health are considerably more potent than the taste. The following dish helps target quiet inflammation, one of the most hazardous causes of kidney injury, so let's keep the momentum going. 6th. Purple sweet potatoes. Yes, another sweet potato, but this time it's not orange. We are discussing purple sweet potatoes, which prevent kidney fibrosis, something that no other meal on this list can do. That is the gradual, undetectable scarring process that kills healthy nephrons and unexpectedly brings elderly people closer to dialysis. The rich violet pigments called anthocyanins, which function as cellular repair agents in your kidneys, are what set purple sweet potatoes apart. Anthocyanins actually repair damage to the small blood capillaries inside your renal cortex, in addition to lowering oxidative stress. This implies that a natural root vegetable will improve blood flow, remove toxins more effectively, and reduce inflammation. Purple sweet potato extract was demonstrated to decrease kidney scarring and blood creatinine levels in rats with chronic renal disease in a 2016 study that was published in Nutrients. This vegetable's antioxidant activity was so great that researchers compared its effects to those of prescription antifibrotic medications. This is where it becomes startling, though. The majority of elderly people consume starchy carbohydrates, which raise blood sugar levels and put additional strain on the kidneys. The opposite is true for purple sweet potatoes. They actually aid in stabilizing insulin and minimizing glucose damage to the glomeruli, the main filtration units inside your kidneys, because of their low glycemic load and fiber content. To make the most of it, bake or steam a medium purple sweet potato in the morning and consume it either unadorned or topped with cinnamon and olive oil. It keeps you full and actively repairs filtration tissue, making it the perfect kidney-friendly breakfast. Steer clear of dairy and sweets, and keep in mind that the purple type, not the typical orange one, is the one with this power. We then go on to a superfruit that can reduce kidney inflammatory markers by as much as 30% in 10 days. 5th. Bell peppers that are red. One of the most underestimated detoxifiers for aged kidneys is red bell peppers, even though they might not be the first food that springs to mind when thinking about kidney health. They are low in potassium, which is important for seniors managing kidney stress or early-stage kidney impairment in contrast to bananas or oranges. However, their true strength is found in their high antioxidant content, particularly in beta-carotene, lycopene, and vitamin C. These substances actively lessen oxidative kidney damage, which is frequently brought on by years of accumulated pollutants, drug residue, and impaired circulation. Additionally, red bell peppers include vitamin B6 and folate, which are necessary for the metabolism of homocysteine, a substance that has been connected to accelerated kidney degeneration when it is increased. Diets rich in vitamin C and folate can reduce the decline of kidney filtration performance by more than 30% in persons over 60, according to the National Kidney Foundation. There's more. The pepper's intense red hue indicates that it contains a lot of flavonoids. These are naturally occurring plant compounds that promote healthy blood flow through renal arteries and counteract uric acid accumulation. Regular consumption of red bell peppers, particularly raw or mildly sautéed by seniors, can promote a natural diuretic action that can alleviate fluid retention and lessen minor ankle and lower leg edema. Try chopping them into a light vegetable stir-fry with olive oil or adding them uncooked to morning omelets. To enhance the anti-inflammatory effects, pair them with a vitamin E-rich food, such as sunflower seeds. Red bell peppers are a mild daily defense that keeps your kidneys safe without putting undue strain on your potassium or blood pressure. Let's continue. Unbeknownst to you, our number 4 meal is actually one of the most potent kidney cleaners in the world. You probably pass it by in the grocery shop. To ensure that you don't miss any more videos like this, please hit the bell symbol, subscribe, and like the video if you have enjoyed it thus far. Fourth, nori, wacom, dulse, or seaweed. Seaweed should be on every senior's plate, but it isn't for most of them. Seaweed is one of the most underappreciated natural kidney cleaners, particularly types like dulse, wacom, and nori. This relationship is crucial because of its exceptionally high iodine content, which directly supports thyroid function, because renal function also suffers when thyroid hormones are out of whack. More significantly, though, seaweed includes a potent substance called alginate that in the gut binds to heavy metals like lead, mercury, and cadmium and eliminates them from the body before they can reach the kidneys. The majority of elderly people are unaware that these toxins build up covertly over decades from food, medicine, and even water, gradually overburdening and harming kidney cells. Consuming brown seaweed on a regular basis decreased systemic heavy metal levels by more than 74% in just 6 weeks, according to a clinical study published in Toxicological Research. Potassium-sparing elements like calcium and magnesium, which help regulate electrolytes without dangerously boosting potassium levels, are also abundant in seaweed. Seniors who need to control their kidney load without running the risk of arrhythmias or cramping in their muscles must do this. Fucoidins, which are naturally occurring anti-inflammatory chemicals found in seaweed, have been demonstrated to decrease the progression of chronic kidney disease and lessen renal tissue fibrosis. Add dry flakes to your morning eggs, mix a strip of nori into your green smoothie, or use it in soups as a safe way to include seaweed. However, to avoid hidden salt that can cause kidney strain and increase blood pressure, always choose organic, low-sodium seaweed. Tell me when you're prepared for number 3, which is a gentle, well-known, and silent way to cleanse your entire kidney system. Red grapes with seeds and peel come in at number 3. The majority of seniors have consumed grapes, but 99% are unaware that they are omitting the seeds and skins, which are the most beneficial parts. Red grapes are one of the most potent kidney cleansing foods available, especially when eaten fresh and whole. They are rich in resveratrol, a polyphenol that directly shields the kidney's sensitive nephrons, which are filtering units, from damage in addition to reducing inflammation. Resveratrol was demonstrated to dramatically lower urine protein leakage and decrease kidney fibrosis, particularly in the early stages of chronic kidney disease, in a 2020 study that was published in Frontiers in Pharmacology. Even better, grapeseed extract helped restore filtration rates and lessen fluid retention by reducing oxidative stress markers in renal tissue by as much as 45%. When you consume the full grape, skin, pulp, and seed, the true magic happens. Quercetin, which is found in the skin, lowers uric acid accumulation, which is a common cause of kidney stones and gout. Promethocyanins, potent antioxidants that increase blood vessel flexibility, are abundant in the seeds. Why is that important? Since the kidneys are essentially a complex network of small blood channels. Toxins quickly accumulate and waste cannot be filtered if those capillaries become rigid, obstructed, or irritated. Elderly people may already be exhibiting early symptoms of this silent harm if they have swollen feet, morning puffy eyes, or elevated blood pressure. Choose organic red grapes and consume a modest handful with the seeds each morning to reap the full benefits. To make the seeds simpler to digest, mix them into a smoothie or freeze them if you prefer more crunch. Don't peel or juice them though. The majority of the chemicals that perform the cleansing function will be lost. 2. First thing in the morning, fresh lemon juice. One of the most neglected kidney-saving practices for seniors may be drinking fresh lemon juice on an empty stomach, even though it may seem too easy to be effective. Natural citric acid, which is abundant in lemons, has the unusual capacity to bind with calcium in the urine and help stop kidney stones before they ever begin to form. However, the advantages extend well beyond preventing stones. Lemons are an ideal detoxifier for aged kidneys that are constantly attacked by excess salt, protein waste, and unseen inflammatory triggers because of their low potassium profile, potent alkalizing impact, and bioactive components. Lemon citrates are what give them their potent effects. Seniors who habitually consume lemon water had much higher urine citrate levels. This lessens the kidney's mineral crystallization, which is frequently the first unnoticed indication of problems. However, the majority of seniors are unaware of this. Hesperidin and ericitrin, two antioxidants found in lemons, actively lower kidney tissue inflammation and increase the body's production of glutathione, the body's master detox molecule. Even when function has begun to deteriorate, this aids the kidneys in more effectively eliminating pollutants. Within 6 weeks, patients with early renal dysfunction who drank diluted lemon water every day showed increased urine flow and decreased creatinine levels, according to a 2021 clinical study published in the Journal of Renal Nutrition. Along with a notable decrease in systolic blood pressure, another important element in maintaining renal filtration, they also reported fewer headaches and less weariness. Within 30 minutes of waking up, strain half a fresh lemon into a glass of warm, not hot water, and drink it for optimal benefits. Steer clear of bottled lemon juice, which frequently contains preservatives that might strain the kidneys, and refrain from adding sugar or other sweeteners. This should be included in your daily hydration consumption if you're following a limited regimen. Additionally, to preserve your enamel, drink it via a straw, and then take a few sips of plain water if acid reflux is an issue. The most potent kidney cleansing food on the list is now here. Researchers are now referring to it as nature's dialysis because of how well it reverses early damage. 1. Soaked and gently cooked kidney beans. There's a reason they're called kidney beans. Kidney beans, which are shaped like the organ they support, have been used for millennia in traditional medicine to aid with kidney detoxification and healing. However, recent research has demonstrated the true potency of these underappreciated legumes, particularly for older adults over 65 who are dealing with early-stage kidney loss, elevated creatinine, or chronic weariness linked to inadequate filtration. Although they contain a lot of plant-based protein, kidney beans don't overload the kidneys with nitrogen waste like animal protein does. Because aged kidneys are more susceptible to protein-related strain, particularly from red meat and processed meals, that distinction is crucial. Additionally, kidney beans are a great source of soluble fiber, magnesium, and natural chemicals like molybdenum, all of which help to regulate blood sugar, assist kidney detoxification, and ensure that uremic toxins are safely eliminated through the digestive system rather than the urine. For weakened or injured nephrons, that is a huge relief. The most unexpected advantage, though. According to a 2022 study in Clinical Nutrition ESPN, older persons with stage 2 kidney disease who ate 1 cup of cooked kidney beans 3 times a week saw a 22% decrease in serum creatinine over the course of 90 days without changing their medication. The antioxidants helped shield renal tissue from oxidative stress brought on by elevated blood sugar and poor circulation, the fiber helped lessen systemic inflammation, and the magnesium enhanced blood pressure regulation. But planning is key. Lectins included in raw or undercooked kidney beans can be dangerous, particularly for elderly people who are sensitive. To guarantee complete safety and optimal nutritional availability, soak them for the entire night. Throw away the soaking water and then boil them until extremely tender. Squeezing lemon juice after cooking improves the absorption of iron and magnesium, and pairing them with herbs like parsley or turmeric can intensify their cleansing properties. This is the diet to depend on if you're serious about maintaining blood sugar balance, kidney cleansing, and energy levels without putting undue strain on your body. Let's now combine all of these into a single wrap-up that you may begin using the next day. This is a wake-up call for anyone over 65 who is concerned about kidney function, swelling ankles, brain fog, or rising creatinine. Now more than ever, your kidneys are at risk, but you have options. From basic lemon water to powerful kidney beans, each of the 10 foods we discussed today has a unique function in cleaning, preserving, and repairing these essential filters. They aren't supplements. They aren't tricks. They are senior safe, scientifically supported, and tried and true. Consistency is crucial. Creating a daily breakfast or lunch that consists of at least 3 or 4 of these items can start to make a difference in just 10 days, but you don't have to eat all 10 every day. But before you leave, tell me in the comments whether you've lately had a kidney function test. Which of these dishes are you most eager to sample? We are available to assist you and read each and every feedback. If this video was helpful to you, please remember to hit the like button, subscribe for more senior-focused health discoveries, and enable notifications so you don't miss any updates that could change your life. Your kidneys can recover if you begin providing them with the proper care right now, and you are not alone. Please feel free to leave any comments or questions in the space provided below. Thank you for viewing.